There are certain unenviable tasks in life. Believe it or not, one of those is being in charge. One of those is being responsible. There's a dichotomy between power and responsibility that people miss all the time. Okay? Being in charge often means being responsible versus having power and being able to dictate or tell other people what they can or can't do. One of the most interesting or difficult puzzles that I deal with on a regular basis is compelling people to do things that they don't want to do. I think we see on the news all the time people who resist what they consider injustice, who are willing to sacrifice their bodies to be arrested, to be physically molested by the powers that be, just so that the powers that be can prove that they have power over people. Martin Luther King, I think, did a great job of illustrating just how far inactivity or peace can go to exhibit power, to push change. One of the things that one of my history professors always used to quote was, "Speak truth to power." I know, and I have men and women in my group who need motivation, but that motivation is never effectively communicated through extrinsic means. We always talk about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, where at the very, very top of the hierarchy of needs is self-actualization. The foundation of that is safety and security, food, and a place to sleep. And somewhere along there, there is purpose, right? Nowhere along there is there anything that compels someone to do something. Like, if you haven't got something inside that makes you want to do something, pretty low chance that you're going to actually do it. So I think what we have to find is the motivations of people. And one way to manage working for people is identify the motivations of the other side. I just went through a master class on negotiation. And one of the common things that he talked about was creating empathy or understanding what the other side is trying to accomplish, and then viewing the problem from that side and having the other side understand that you understand where they are. I think that's one of the things that most people forget, that when we go in and negotiate, negotiation is not about exhibiting power over the other person. It's not about bringing the other person to your viewpoint. It's about expressing your ability to see their viewpoint and working together to achieve a common goal. That was the one thing that I took away from that masterclass more than anything, is that negotiation is more about working in a partnership than it is about dictating your terms and telling the other people what you will or will not do. We negotiate anytime we want something. We negotiate anytime someone else wants something from us. So the more frequently that we can address our interaction with other humans based upon common empathy for the other person's situation, the more likely we are to be successful in our negotiations. I think it's super important to view the topic, whether it's in a relationship, whether it is in a business negotiation, whether it is in a car deal. Super important to understand the other side. So if you take anything away from this today, think about where other people are coming from. Step outside your comfort zone and think about what might they be dealing with. Think about what the world may look like through their eyes and how that may color how they interact with you and how they phrase the things that they say. Just think about that. Negotiation is something that we all deal with every single day.